Hello students, welcome back. In today's session we are going to discuss about how to draw the polygons in general method. So polygons by general method. So here we are taking the side has 40 mm for all polygons. From one side we will be getting all the polygons emerging in this manner. For this I'll be drawing first the side. And making into half and drawing the perpendicular bisector. Because I'm having the drafter with me, there is no need of getting arcs in the previous method. So I'll be directly drawing this perpendicular bisector. This is perpendicular to this and it is bisecting this line A, B. Right. For this I have to draw a 40 mm perpendicular. This is perpendicular bisector and this is a perpendicular. And join this A to this point. Make this mark as 4. Take your compass. Measure AB and draw your arc up to this point and make this point has 6. Now you have to divide this 4 and 6. Why I am naming this as 4 and this has 6, you will be coming to know now. Now divide this 4 and 6. How to divide a line? Because this is 4 and 6 is unknown. You can see this dimensions is unknown. So you can use this technique. And in between 6 and 4 you will be getting 5. Now what is a polygon? Polygon is any of the closed figure starting with 3 sides to n number of sides. Starting with 3 sides is a triangle, because starting with 2 sides you can form 2 lines, that's all. It's not a closed figure. It is not a closed figure. It is not a closed figure. But starting with the triangles, 3 sides, you can form a triangle. 4 sides, square or quadrilateral. 5 sides, pentagon. 6 sides, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, and so on. Polygon is a closed structure formed with the sides, right? So here also we are starting with the 3 sides, 3 to n. So as we know the length of 4 to 5 and 5 to 6 are equal, then obviously the distance between 4 to 3 is also equals to 4 to 5. So now measure this 4 to 5 and this would be equal. Just keep it here on 4 and draw an arc. Now this point would become 3 and repeat the same with the next one. 7, 8, 9, 10. So up to decagon or else More than decagon means more than 10-sided polygon we can draw in this manner. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and so on. Right? Now this 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on will become the center of the object, because triangle 3 is the center, 4 square, 4 is the center, for pentagon 5 would be the center, for hexagon 6 would be the center, always touching A and B compulsory. Now take 3 as center, take 3A has radius, that would be equal to 3B. Now draw a circle. And take AB has length, cut arc on this line and here. You will be getting another point on this circle. Now you can see, yes, the triangle for this. And you should show the difference between the reference line and actual drawing line, right? You have to represent this AB, this line dark and this point dark. Rest of everything should be light. You can see a clear differentiation between this reference line and this actual line. Now make 4 as center, take 4A has radius, that would be equal to 4B. Now draw another circle, measure AB, draw arc on here, arc here, arc here, right? So this is one line, this is another line, another side, and this is another side. So what is this? This is a square, right, with the same side AB. Now take 5 as center, take 5A as radius, 5A radius, draw a circle touching B, right? Now same, repeat, take AB, arc, this, arc, this, arc. Now you can join these points, A, B, this is C, D, E, again A, right? This is a pentagon. Now in the similar manner, just go for 6, measure AB, 6 and A, that would be equal to 6B, draw circle. Take AB, arc, 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 from here again an arc. So you got all 6 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now join these points, A, B, C, D, E, F and again closing to the A. So this is an hexagon. Now in the similar manner you can go for the heptagon also, that is 7-sided. Now take 7 and A, draw the circle, same measure AB and arcs. 1, 2, 3 would be touching this, 4, 5. So this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G and again A. Now you can join this. 1, only 1 is finished, AB. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So in the similar manner you can go for 8, same measure AB, arc, arc. Now already finished with the AB, then go for BC, right? In the similar manner you can go for 9-sided, 10-sided, 11-sided, 12-sided, 13, 14, 15, 16 and so on. This would be your side. Side 40 mm. So I'll be naming these here. The first one over here, I'm sorry about this marker, this has spread a little bit ink over here. The next one over here is a square. Next it is a pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon. This is a triangle. Next one is a square. Next is a pentagon. Next is a hexagon. Next heptagon, octagon, and so on. You can go for n number of n-sided polygon. So this way you can create any of the polygons depending on your wish. If you want a 3-sided, you can follow up to 3, 4-sided, 5-sided, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, up to n number. So I hope everyone understands this method, how to construct the polygon by general method. This is only one of the methods to create the polygon. You have a wide number of methods, but this method is generally adopted for your examination purpose. Thanks for watching, and do subscribe the channel and follow the channel regularly for updates in engineering drawing. Thank you.